Good evening, employed millionaires. My name is Abel Johnson. I'm getting ready to make my first call to a property manager. The property that we're looking at is in Jamestown, North Dakota, which I know nothing about. So this is going to be a discovery call to learn a little bit more about the area, and also to see what the property manager know about the area, and also to vet the property manager. Also, I'll probably make 2 phone calls, maybe 3. I saw 3 property managers, but since I didn't know anything about the area, I got them off of Google. I looked on Bigger Pockets. I didn't see any on Bigger Pockets, so Google was my best bet. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this call. We're gonna find out what we can find out and get some information. And the property, oh yeah, by the way, the property that we found, that we're looking at in my group, it's a 6-unit apartment complex, and it was for a pretty good price. So let's find out what these property managers got to say. The first one I'm calling is called Hometown Property Management. They were number 1 on the list, so I want to find out what makes them number 1. So let's call them to find out.
Hometown Property Management.
Hey, how you doing today, sir?
Fine, thanks.
All right, my name is Abel. And your name is?
Scott.
Hey, Scott. All right, I'm with a group of investors, and we're out-of-town investors. We're looking at a property in Jamestown, North Dakota, and we were looking for property management companies that see if one can manage it for us. I know nothing about Jamestown, North Dakota, so
Bottom line, we're not the ones you're looking for, because we're getting out of the business totally.
Oh man.
We are retiring, but I'm happy to give you some information.
Okay.
We are turning our property over to Premium Property Management.
Okay.
And there are some other ones in town. There's Blue Frog Realty. They do property management. And Better Homes Property Management those are the main ones that are active in the market here.
Okay.
That have offices in Jamestown.
Okay. So being that you're in the property management field and you're getting out, which one of those companies do you think would you say your toughest competition?
Well, the one that's been around the longest is Better Homes.
Okay.
And I don't know what her status is as far as longevity.
Okay.
So I would imagine she's probably looking to sell in the next 10 years anyway.
Okay.
Which would be a change. Premium Property Management is probably 10 years old.
Okay.
And that's who we have transferred most of our properties to.
Okay.
Blue Frog is a real estate company, do sales and management. So, and they've been around probably in that 7, 8 years, something like that.
Okay.
So that's kind of the history of them that I know of. As far as competition, it's kind of that's a tough one, because we were the largest company for a while. Better Homes was the largest company for a while. Right now, Premium is probably the largest as far as numbers of properties managed.
And you guys were like number 1 on when I searched best property managers in North Dakota. You guys popped up the number 1 company, and y'all going out of business. That's a disappointment to me.
Yeah. Well, we're retiring. We're not getting out because of anything, market factors. It's just that we're both at the age that we're retiring. So
I understand. And well, you know what? I will give Premium a call, since you guys trust Premium enough to transfer your clients over to them.
Yeah.
So they'll be my next call. I appreciate your time.
That would be a good start for you, and it doesn't hurt to check the others. I think you got to be comfortable with them. That's the key.
Yes, sir.
That's how we always approached it with our owners was, you know, you got to be comfortable with us.
Exactly. I appreciate your time.
No problem. Good luck now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling Blue Frog Realty and Property Management. For rentals and property management, press 1. To speak to a real estate agent now for selling or purchasing a property. Hello, this is Chastity.
Hey, Chastity, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh my God, I'm wonderful. Thanks for asking. My name is Abel. I'm with a group of investors, like I was telling Sam, and we're looking to invest in an apartment that has 6 units up in Jamestown, North Dakota. We really don't know a lot about Jamestown, a lot about North Dakota, should I say? And you guys were actually referred to us by another property management company that's getting ready to retire. So I was just wondering, what do you guys offer? Like, what are your fees? And, tell me a little bit about your company.
Sure. Do you happen to know the address just so I can look it up?
Oh, yes, ma'am. The address of it is 442 2nd Street Southwest.
West here in Jamestown. I just want to take a look at it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's the one down by the river. Okay. Sorry. I'm a visual person, so... And you said it's 6 units?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we typically... So how our company works is we basically pretty much do everything and you get a check kind of thing, which is nice, that, during the month. So we take rents in, we screen applicants. There is a $30 application fee. It's $21 to run their background, so then you're already gaining a few dollars there, of course, for running the background. We don't take anything out for processing that or anything like that.
Okay.
We collect on rents. Is there laundry there as well?
Yes, ma'am. They do have a corn laundry.
Okay, so then we would collect that, and basically the only time that we have a fee, we typically do 10%, and that's on on the income that's coming in from laundry to rent. So if the property is sitting vacant, we're not getting paid. So that kind of gives us a push to basically get that unit rent ready and everything like that. So,
okay.
Robin, we're a team of 5. So we have myself that does the financials. I do monthly reports. You get 1 lump sum check. I pay any bills if, like say one of the units is vacant and say they're responsible for Otter Tail. I would take care of that. Obviously there's a house meter. And then Robin is kind of the head of maintenance, so she takes care of scheduling contractors, carpet cleaners, or anything major. Matt, he's our maintenance technician, and so we do charge $40 an hour for him, which is cheaper than most contractors, which is really nice, but we do have one right here on hand he is phenomenal. If he doesn't know how to do something, he definitely figures out how to do it, or if we need to hire somebody, he learns how to do it. So in the future, then obviously he knows how to do it. Sam is one of our leasing agents, and she takes care of going over the leases, check-ins, check-outs, making sure that they're paying on time, things like that. And then Gracie actually just started with us, and she's going to be helping me with entering in bills and all that fun stuff. So
okay. All right. That sounds good. I like your staff, because that was one of my questions, your staff size, and you have an in-house handyman, which is great.
Yeah.
Also, do you guys have an inspector on hand, or do you guys outsource that?
We outsource.
Okay.
So we do, like, in-house, we do at least a yearly inspection on the unit itself, make sure that the tenant's keeping everything clean, the toilets aren't running, things like that. We're actually really pretty easy to work with. A lot of our tenants kind of like that only because, they can call us and say, hey, my toilet's not seeming right, so we'll go and take a look at it and get that taken care of, So then, one, your water bill's not going to be super high.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
So we're there to protect not only the tenants, but we're there mainly to protect your investment.
Awesome. Another thing, do you guys have an escrow or hold a reserve?
We can, yes. Yep.
Okay. A little bit. Do you guys have a discount if we, say for instance, we invest in multiple locations in that area?
That's something that I would have to run by my owners, obviously.
Okay.
Are you looking at a couple other properties as well?
Oh yeah, we're a group of investors, so we're trying to, when this market change, we definitely would like to acquire a lot more properties, especially if the price is right,
Right.
And
right.
And you guys are a realtor group, right?
Yes. Yep. I'm also a real estate agent as well. So
Okay.
I have a couple different hats here.
Okay, so I mean, that means we can have a great relationship,
Right. I'm game for that.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about, building relationships. Another thing, is the Jamestown area a good investable area? That's one thing I would really like to know.
So I can tell you right now, we have 723 units that we manage.
Okay.
And before we just took over this last wave, we were renting places out before we could even get them ready, right? So people were like, hey, can I move in on Thursday? Yes, but it's going to be Thursday afternoon because the carpets are getting cleaned Thursday morning.
Wow.
So we with our advertising too, it goes out to 47 different websites. And of course we have our own website and things like that. It goes out to Facebook Marketplace, Zillow. Zillow does charge $1.38 a day. But if you have 2 vacancies, of course, we're only posting 1 to that,
Okay.
making sure that you're not getting double billed for having multiple units available kind of thing. And then the other thing that we do work really well with is, of course, Great Plains Housing. So I'm not sure if you guys are interested in taking housing, like government funding, Section 8 vouchers.
Oh, yes, we're definitely interested in government housing. That's recession-proof.
Yep. And then the other program that we have in North Dakota is called North Dakota Rent Help, which that's where I come into play big time. If I'm seeing that somebody's fallen behind, I typically reach out to them and say, hey, there's this program out there. They can help you up to 12 months. If you're approved, probably doesn't hurt to try, applying for it and see where that kind of goes. And a lot of times they are getting approved and, we're getting that money in, which is really nice because then, the tenant's not falling behind, but they're still responsible to make sure they're doing their research. And, it starts with paying your full rent and, of course, your security deposit if you're homeless. And then it kind of dwindles down. So then they're starting to be more responsible for a portion of their rent towards the end of the year.
Okay. So it's showing that the rent for that building, the average rent is about $600. $650 for the 2-in-1s, and for the 1-in-1s, $550.
Yeah.
Is that about normal for that area? Is that low? Is that high? Or is that just right there on average?
The 2-bedroom probably, I'd have to take a look at the unit, obviously. But, our 1-bedrooms are running, $550 to $600 right now, because a housing voucher for a 1-bedroom is $690, and that's just with their rent and their utilities. So of course you have to stay under that, if they're on Section 8.
Right.
So a 1-bedroom voucher is $690 right now, and then a 2-bedroom is $800. So are they? Do you know? Actually, I have it pulled up here. If they pay electricity. me see. Like I said, I'm also a real estate agent, so I can pull this stuff up.
Right. That's good. That's good to know.
And it looks like, whoops, I clicked the wrong button. But I mean, there probably would be some room for, maybe an increase with that 2-bedroom price. It doesn't. Rental income, 1 unit. Unit 1 is $650, 2 is $525, 3 is $634, 4 is $650. So only 4 of those, I'm guessing, are rented out of the 6.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to check with Mike, and that's something that I can certainly do.
Okay.
See how many, the rent roll and things like that, of what's rented out. We actually have taken over a couple of the ones that he's been selling.
Okay.
So I've been working pretty close with him at times. So.
Okay. So you know the selling agent also.
I do. Yep.
Isn't this something? I might have found my guy. Or should I say gal? I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Okay. Well, is there any way you can send me a proposal of what we discussed, and that way I can present it to my group?
Sure. And what's your group name? Out of curiosity.
We're high value investors. Basically that's our group name. The name of my company is Hal Enterprise.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just taking notes. I'm a note taker.
No problem. My name is Abel. My email address is info@HALENTER.
Was it BER?
No, Enterprise. HAL
Okay.
Enterprise.
Right. Yep.
Mm-hmm. .net.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't spell apparently. So info@HALenterprise.net.
Yes. And
Okay.
my phone number is 404-358-3723.
Okay, I will talk this over. I'm going actually to be out of the office tomorrow, but I will talk this over with my owners and kind of let them know what's going on, and let them know that you're also interested in a couple other properties too.
Yes, ma'am. So if you do come across something, that you got an idea. Do you have an idea of what we're looking for?
Yeah. Are you mainly looking for multifamilies?
Multifamily. We prefer multifamily, but we also do single family, tenant occupied. We love Section 8. So if you have any Section 8 tenant occupied, that'll be wonderful.
Okay.
If you have, it's all about the deal. We like to invest in cash flowing properties.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I'm just going to pull up and see if I don't know if there's any other apartment complexes right now, but I can take a look and then I can shoot some of those over to you too.
Yes, ma'am. That'll be wonderful.
I can do that.
Is one more thing. Is Jamestown growing, or is it pretty much?
It is.
It is.
Yeah. So we're actually getting a couple more plants. That's bringing in some workers.
Wow. That's good to know.
Mhm.
Oh man, that you might be my city. I'm gonna have to come up there and visit you and have coffee, and we sit down and talk about our next plan, our master plan.
I'm game.
I'm game too.
So, yeah, I'll take a look and look at some listings too. Are you specific just on Jamestown, or because we also do property management in Carrington, New Rockford, Valley City, and Ellendale.
We're looking.
So we're already kind of going to those places as well.
Awesome. We're looking to invest in anywhere we don't have to touch.
Sounds good.
and so we're looking to build a team, and we need realtors, we need property managers. I have a lot of strong people on my team, so once we get this thing started, you'll understand where I'm coming from.
Sounds good.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I will shoot you over a proposal, and then we'll be in touch.
All right, thank you very
And then
much.
I'll actually give you my cell phone number too.
All right.
So if anything else does pop up, then you have that. It's 701
Mm-hmm.
320
Mm-hmm.
0894.
All right, and the CH. Don't laugh at me if I butcher it, but CHELSEA.
Nope, CHASTITY.
You know, I don't know why I thought I know it's Chastity, and I said Chelsea.
It's okay. I get it all the time. I get called Kathy. I get called Charity. I get called all sorts of things.
So it's CH. Spell it one more time.
AS.
All right.
Yep, CHASTITY.
I got you. All right. I have you.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And there it is. Hopefully it was good enough. Y'all gonna see the bloopers. I'm gonna play the original right now, but stay tuned for the bloopers. Always seek knowledge.
Hi, you've reached Premium Property Management. We are unable to get to the phone right now, so please leave your name, phone number, and a brief message, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. If this is an emergency, please dial 701-320-5151. Thank you, and have a great day. After you have finished, press the pound key for more options, or simply hang up.
Hello, my name is Abel. I'm with a group of investors, and we're looking at investing into some properties in North Dakota, Jamestown area. If you can, give me a call back at 404-358-3723. Again, that's 404-358-3723. Thank you. Well, we got us a voicemail. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign when it comes to the property management. You know, never dealt with a property management company before, so I'm assuming if they ain't answering the phone for new business, they should think they're answering the phone for old business, or maybe they have a different number, you know. So let's go down the list. You know, I normally have a good, I'm normally pretty good with cold calls, but this right here has been kind of challenging, so we're gonna have to see what it do. I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna try to get one. Let's see if I can get one.
Morning, Better Homes.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing alright. How about y'all?
I'm just some kind of wonderful. Thanks for asking. My name is Abel. I'm with a group of investors, and by the way, let me get your name first of all.
Tracy.
Miss Tracy. We're looking to invest in some property in Jamestown, and just trying to get some information. I don't know anything about Jamestown, North Dakota, and so I Googled best property management companies in that area, and you guys came up on the list. So one thing I would like to know is, like, what makes y'all one of the best in Jamestown? I guess I did that wrong. She hung up. definitely don't want to work with them. Wow, that was a first. This is not looking good so far. Maybe I don't need to ask that question, what makes you one of the best? Let me just see.
Sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you...
Wow. This is not looking good. If you guys don't mind, bear with me. I probably edit this part out, but just bear with me for a quick second.